Hey guys, it's Brooke. I am getting ready to do my eye makeup, and I know a lot of you guys have got the mineral pigments lately, and so I wanted to show you guys some really cool options for these. So what I'm going to do is apply this wet today, and it's going to give it a whole different look than when you apply it dry. So I wanted to show you guys how you do that. So what I'm going to do is I first like to start out, my favorite transition color is Beautiful. It's a really pretty kind of warm brown color. So I like to start out with this dry first. So I'm just gonna put a tiny bit in the cap. And I'm going to take my crease brush. This is my favorite brush, you guys. It's natural hair, I think it's goat hair. And brushes make such a difference when you apply your makeup, how the makeup goes on. And this is just an awesome brush. So all I'm gonna do is just dab this in and pick up that beautiful color. And then you're gonna tap it and get all the excess off so you don't have that fall out on your cheeks, okay? And then all I like to do is just apply right on my crease bone. And just blend, blend, blend till you're happy with it. Okay, so it's just a very light brown color. It's gonna be a good transition shade for us. Okay, so then we'll go and do the other eye. So put a little bit more in my lid. Tap my brush in, tap it off. I hope the lighting's okay, you guys. I normally do my videos in natural light in a window, but it's really early this morning and the sun's not quite up yet. Okay. This side a little bit darker. There we go. Okay, so that is our transition shade. Now the fun stuff. So I am going to use, put this away, the shade Sexy today, and this is the one I'm going to use wet. So this shade is super pretty. It's like a very light pink, creamy, iridescent color. And when you put it on dry, it's just really pretty, soft, beautiful color. But wait till you guys see what happens when you put it on wet. So I'm just going to put the tiniest bit in the lid. Okay, that's all you need. This mineral pigment is super high pigmented. It's awesome. So I'm going to take my liner shader brush. This brush is really great. It has a liner on one side, and then it's almost like the deluxe brush, just a shader brush on the other side. And so what I'm going to do, and I'm really bad about cleaning my brushes, so just dust that off. You're gonna just take, right now I have a cup of water. I'm just gonna dip my brush into that. If I was in the bathroom, I'd just run it under the faucet for a moment. Or I've heard that our rose water is amazing at this. I haven't tried it yet, but I've heard it makes the colors even better than just the wet water. So I just dipped it in water, and I'm just going to put it in the cap here and kind of swirl it around to try to make a paste. And you can kind of adjust. So I think I put a little bit too much water. So I'm going to just add a little bit more pigment to my cap. And you just want it into kind of a paste to where you can just paint it on. Okay. So watch this, you guys. So I'm just going to take it, and I'm just going to kind of dab it on. Look at that. So pretty. Super shimmery, metallic, iridescent. It's gorgeous. I love this color, Wet. And you can do this with any of our mineral eye pigments. The shimmers are going to come out more metallic-y when you apply them wet. And the mattes are going to come out just a more vibrant color. So it's really cool. You get kind of 2 looks out of one pigment. Okay. So I'm gonna do the other side. And it's drying. I can feel it drying. It takes a few minutes. And so I'm just mixing some more water and pigment in the cap for my other eye. Okay. Okay. So then just kind of let that dry for a few minutes. And what I'm going to do is wash my brush out. So now I want to take Forthright, which is in our Addiction Palette 1. I love this shade for to darken. So this one right here, Forthright. I'm going to take that shade and kind of do the outer V and darken a little bit. So for this, I'm going to use my angled shadow brush. This one is Sponge Angled Shadow. And so I love this one to do the outer V. It makes it really easy. So I'm gonna start, this one feels pretty dry, so I'm gonna start over there. And just take a little bit of that Forthright on my brush, not much at all. And I'm gonna try to do the outer V. And just get that color in there. Look how pretty that shade is. So I'm gonna do the same thing on this other side here. Okay, and then what you'll do is just clean your brush off. And you're gonna wanna go back in and blend. Blend, 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 blend. I can't say it enough. You wanna blend. So just go in, blend all that together, soften the lines. Okay, pretty. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side. I'm gonna blend, blend, blend. Gorgeous. Okay. And then what I want to do is do a little bit of highlighting. So I love the shade Innocent to highlight under my brow bone and in the corner of my eye. So this is what it looks like. Super just light highlighting color. This one has a little bit of iridescence to it too. And I'm going to take our sponge end of the angle shadowed sponge brush. I love using the sponge to highlight under the eyebrow, and you'll see why. Just get that shade on there. And you're just going to press right along underneath the brow. Gorgeous. See, it makes it really, the sponge makes it really easy to get it just where you want it and to press that color in there. So same thing over here. Gorgeous. Okay. Alright, so I already, before I started making the video, applied my liquid foundation, but I did not do my powder. And the reason I like to wait to do my powder until after I do my eyeshadow is because you can clean up these outer lines really easy. So easy. So I'm going to take my Touch Mineral Powder Foundation, and I just like using the sponge that comes in it. Super convenient. Get a little bit on there, and I'm just going to swipe. And same thing on the other side. Just swipe and clean up those outer lines there. And then on the rest of my face, I really like to use our powder puff brush and just apply the powder to help set the foundation that I put on earlier. Okay. Okay. Gorgeous. Alright guys, so I wanted to show you the finished look. I went ahead and put on my eyeliner pencil in Perfect, which is black, and my 3D Fiber Lash Mascara. And so this is the eye look that we created. I used Beautiful eye pigment in my crease, Sexy eye pigment wet on my lid. I used Forthright from Addiction Shadow Palette number 1 in my outer V, and Innocent as a brow highlighter. So this is how it looks. I love this look, super fun. I love using the pigments both ways. I love that we get 2 looks out of 1 pigment. And if you guys have any questions, send me a message. Bye.